Your friends are scrolling through short content, but you, my friend, you're here to learn. Welcome to the Honest Clips. You're the authority on a very peculiar niche that's only present in the southern part of India. And maybe I would go as far as saying maybe only Karnataka
Karnataka and Kerala.
and Kerala.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very particular part of the earth. And the weird thing is that most people from India don't truly understand your niche. So, two questions for you.
Yeah.
Firstly, how are you?
Fantastic.
Okay.
I was great, and after coming to this studio, I'm even more great.
Well, thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah.
Second, what is the niche that we're speaking about in your own words?
See the term Būta. If I say Būta in any of the Indic languages, they would come up with a negative connotation, like Bhoot, Pishach, Pret, all that.
They think ghost.
They think ghost. In a very simple term, they think it as a ghost with a negative connotation. But Būta in Tulu is the Apabhramsha form of Pootam, Sanskrit word Pootam. Pootam means clarified or purified. In a very simple term, we can say Būta as a positive nature spirit,
Okay.
which is there for the protection, security, and welfare of the people in Tulunadu. When I say Tulunadu, Tulunadu is the southwestern part of Karnataka, which starts from, say, Baindur or Kundapur. That's a small town. From there to Mangalore in the south, and it goes even further and enters Kerala all the way till Nileshwar, somewhere near Kochi.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the niche of Bhuta Aradhane. It's a parallel system of positive spirits very much present in that part of the country.
Why does it stop at the edges of that stretch?
That land is called as Parashurama Kshetra. So that is the land set to be built, reclaimed from the sea from Parashuram. So that entire stretch is built by Parashurama.
You want to give us the story a little bit?
Yeah, it's a very simple story. Parashurama takes around the earth, killing Kshatriyas for 21 times. We see that, we hear that in all of the Puranas. So once he completes that cycle of 21, he comes back and people tell him that where is your own native? Because you have traveled the world, you have killed people who are bad. So why don't you have a land of yourself? That is when Parashurama decides to create a land, and then he throws his axe. That is why he's called as Parashu, because his name is Rama, Bhargava Rama. He has a Parashu in his hand, that is the axe. He throws into the sea, fearing that Parashu, sea goes back. So we have in Bandra, we have sea reclamation. Very similarly, we have seen that in our Puranas done by Parashurama. So that reclamation of the land is from Karwar in the north, that's the Karnataka-Goa border, to Nileshwar or Thrissur in the south in Kerala. That entire stretch is called as Parashurama Kshetra.
Okay.
So every day when we do Sandhya Vandana, we say, Kali Yuga Prathama Kande, Jambu Dvipe, Godavarya Dakshinitire, Bharata Kande, Parashurama Kshetre. So we have that mention in all our scriptures. So that is a very, very, very unique land, nowhere to be seen elsewhere in the world.
And the people, they're more chilled out than usual.
Absolutely.
Is that true?
They're chilled out, they're spiritual, they're very good at heart. So they are a mix of everything.
Okay. Yeah, this is one thing you get to learn in Mumbai if you interact with the Shetty community enough.
True.
And there's a huge Shetty community in Mumbai.
True.
The stereotype about Shetties outside the Shetty community is that, okay, and I'll tell you, when I hang out with my Sindhi or Punjabi bros, we love Shetty bros.
Correct.
But what we talk amongst each other is that all of you guys have a very similar vibe. Like, you can spot a Shetty person.
Correct.
Very relaxed, very easygoing, but it's also a little bit of like, they don't take shit from anybody kind of vibe.
Very true. Very
So
true. Yeah.
it's either like fully aggressive towards like enemies or fully brotherly towards 99% of the people they meet.
Correct. Very true.
And I feel traditionally speaking, the culture comes from Bhuta Aradhana
Yes.
and other rituals. I feel like because that stretch of land is so spiritual, maybe all those communities have been blessed with this edge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So See, like I told you, it's a Parashurama Kshetra. So we have a Trinity worship there, not the Vedic Trinity, threefold worship we can say. One is the worship of the Vedic gods like Shiva, Vishnu, Subramanya, Ganapati, Devi, Shakta worship, everything. That's one fold. Second fold is the Naga worship. Since it was the land of Nagas, so we have taken that land from them, so we worship them. So we believe they were our ancestors because they were holding that land beneath the sea before Parshurama reclaimed. So that is the land of Nagas. Third, the most important is the land of, since it's the land of Būtas also, so we worship them as well. So we have, this is the only unique thing that is nowhere to be seen elsewhere in India. So this is the threefold worship that we do. I mean, all three are important. So Shiva, if I am a practicing Shaivite, then I will worship Shiva. At the same time, I'll go to a Naga Bana. It's a place dedicated to Nagas. We enter that only on, say, Naga Panchami day. Otherwise, it's totally closed. Nobody enters that.
What's inside?
It's a Nagabana. We see snakes there. We see king cobras. We see nagas, cobras. So it's a very spiritual place dedicated only for the use and livelihood of nagas. So humans don't enter there.
Okay.
We don't interfere into their matter.
Okay.
So that's Nagabana. That's also seen only in Dakshin Kannada and northern part of Kerala, Malabar.
Okay.
The Malabar region.
And the third one
is the Buta Kola. So Būta Aradhane. So that is very unique. And in every property, if I am a Mangalorean, if I am a person belonging to South Canara, then I will have Būta Kone. Kone in Tulu or Kannada means a room dedicated to Būtas. So it is there in every property.
A room dedicated to
Yeah,
Būtas.
a room. Like we have a prayer room, God's room. Likewise, we have a Buta Kola, Buta Kone.
Okay. I never heard of Buta Kola until I heard of Kantara.
Right.
And then someone spoke about Kantara on the show. Then I went and watched the movie.
Right.
I'm actually a little surprised as a practicing Hindu that I hadn't heard of this before Kantara. But, you know, maybe on a metaphysical level, as Rajashi Nandi has told me many times over, that it's the will of the deities to spread their knowledge when the time is right, or spread knowledge about themselves when the time is right. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this playlist for more videos just like this. It's TRS Clips.